Ari is tired, okay? It looks like IG model and influencer Ari. She is tired of academics and his shit. She took it to X and she said that she is ready to put some things in motion, hinting that she wants to sue DJ Academics. Now, I know you're wondering, well, why would she want to do that? Well, lately on DJ Academics' streams, um, well, not even lately, as a whole, when it comes to DJ Academic streams, every time he speaks on women, it always seems like he has so many negative things to say. You know, men aren't perfect, women aren't perfect, but when it comes to women, he goes hard on them. It's like a woman is automatically a hoe. Now, what is a fucking hoe? At this point, I don't even know. People will call anything a hoe. So does that word even hold any weight anymore? But now if we come down to somebody, a woman um that does vicious things and sleeps with different men and sleeps with other women's men, then okay, that we need a new word for that, okay? But damn, they will call anything a hoe. A woman has sex once, she's a hoe. Well, so anyways, but academics, on his stream, he says a lot of ridiculous things, outrageous things, and sometimes I kind of understand it though, because especially with women like Ari and Jada, I have no problem with any of these women, but um mainly Jada, not really Ari, because Ari kind of just stays in her bubble. Um, but Jada is just she's a little bit more out there when it comes to this, but misleading women, um misleading women. Both of these women have a major following. It's like all women from the ages of 16 all the way up to 40. They all follow these women. Um they see what they do and they see what they have and they look at themselves in the mirror and they think, well, I gotta go do these things. Get pregnant by a rapper, have sex with rappers, and if you do these things, if you look good, you'll get you a purse, you'll get you a bag, you'll go on trips. You don't really have to sleep with them. You'll just get all these things, and it's just a bunch of lies. Okay, it's a bunch of lies. So over time, it kind of their content or their lifestyle kind of became brain rot to women today. So where now we have women out here that feel like if they look good, they can have their way, which is completely untrue. Um Especially like, those trips. Like that man is not just taking flying you out just so you could he could go buy you a bag. Like, no, he wants a little some, okay? And that's just what it is. But this is what happened. So Ari said enough is enough. Um she caught wind of a clip that DJ Academics has done recently, and the clip is talking about Ari and Jada. And real quick, if you guys don't know much about the reason why these women, oh, yikes. But especially Ari. Ari is a very hot topic right now because there's a rumor going around that she slept with Lil Baby. I mean, who but I think the reason why people care is because she was a friend of Jada. So it's like, okay, well, that's some whole shit. Yes, to me, it is. It is because there's so many different people out here. Like, why do you have to, pick them? You know? Okay, so here's the clip. Let's go ahead and put it up on this the stage.
right? Ari. She said Ari fucked her dude. But Ari fucks everybody, guy. Like, come on, like Ari's like community pussy, right? Like
Calling her community P,
everybody
that's
fuck
mean.
Ari. When I'm talking about the popping rappers, like nigga, like half of Atlanta fuck Ari. You know what I mean? Like this is what it is. So I just heard about like some new nigga who fucks. I'm like, oh word, for real? Like the only question I asked, I'm like, wait, he bought her something, or he just like fuck? Oh, I bet you, I got it, I got it. So she was trying to expose Ari recently, saying Ari's the whore, and it was, when she was doing it, it was making her look like the good girl. But let's be honest, you know, these chicks, they all like the same men in the same industry. I'm not saying she has a history. I don't know who else she's fucked, but based on this video, you could probably tell what she's on, man. Like she's on the same thing. Lebebe is fucking a bunch of girls. He's paying 20,000 off a pussy. Like you'll think she's not trying to like do her thing on the side, whatever. Now, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that, chat, tell me if you've seen this movie before. Shorty is now posted a new video. She says she's on a new journey. I actually want to go watch the whole video, bro. Because, like, bro, I want to know how these girls, like, even get into this. Jada Waiter. Okay. She
Hi
dropped a
guys.
video.
So as you know,
This chick got a tattoo on her neck. Bruh, she said she want to have a heart to heart with her audience.
fast this Lent season. So I said, okay, bet, let's do it. God has put me in a position to where
I'm How come God never put them in a position when they were 22? Just for research purposes, let me just Google this. How old is Jada Chiefs? This is the God finding years, y'all. 28 to 30. Fine. This is the God finding years, y'all. 28 to 30. Fine God. How old is India Love? How old is Brittany Renner? Okay. See, okay.
Okay, so as you can see, academics is coming for Ari, and then he transitions over to um, Jada. Now, this is what Ari said in response. So basically, as I'm waiting for it to come up. So basically, Ari Hints sent shots that she is going to sue DJ Academics. Let me go ahead and refresh. And personally, to me, I feel like it's been a long time coming. I can see why he does come for their necks like this, but you can't go online and you can't go online and spread rumors that, let me close this out. Yeah, you can't go online and say that somebody slept with the whole industry. You can't say something like that. Um, and I actually did my research on it, what does she have a lawsuit? And that's it said it counts as defamation of character for saying that somebody is promiscuous. So she really might have some ammo here. Some ammo here. Um but I don't think Ari slept with the entire industry. Maybe she went on a couple dates, but I don't think she slept with the entire industry. And that's not me giving her the benefit of the doubt, but just from like looking at the timelines of like how long I've been following her. Jada, same thing. Same thing. And I try to support women. I try. But I can't say this though. I'm not proud of a lot of women. I'm not, especially more so Jada. I'm not proud because especially like the video he just showed, um it's like it seems like there's no accountability. I would respect Jada more if she said, "Hey, I'm gonna transition over to this because I found that I was incorrect on certain things. So therefore I'm gonna go over here and I encourage other people to go over here." But instead she just said, yeah, I'm not this no more, so I'm gonna go over here. And that's not fair because she created a lot of women that are like that. Women that feel like that they need to get pregnant by a rapper to be somebody, or they need to sleep with a rapper to be somebody, or they need to, if they don't look like this, they don't have these things, that they don't talk like this, that they don't dress like this, they can't, have the nice trips and have the purses and all these things and live this lavish lifestyle. When all actuality, the lavish lifestyle, there's way more than meets the eye. Um like even like what we hear about like goes on in Dubai, like girls like getting peed on, like come on. And they paint this picture that if you look like this and you got a business or something like that, you have this body, you're gonna be desired after. And yeah, you're gonna be desired after to get fucked. You're not gonna get desired for anything um deeper than that. And there's really hardly any respect there. And there's just so much more to life, and it's just all misleading. And like look how often these girls get cheated on. Like does that not like ring bells, like does that not start to like, do things like not start to click, that all that stuff doesn't matter? So I would respect her more if she came out and said, I'm doing this because I discovered this, and I encourage you women to do the same thing and understand that I made mistakes. But no, she was just like, yeah, I'm over this shit, I'm gonna go over here. Like, girl, you were a part of that stuff. And when I say you were a part of that stuff, I mean you were a part of motivating women to think a certain way, to look a certain way. And they're all adults and stuff, like nothing is completely somebody's fault, but I do feel like she played a part. But as for Ari, i think it's I think it's been um a long time, long overdue. Because that's just not cool. But then again, like I said, I do understand why academics comes for them like that. But I don't want to put the tweet back up. But basically, what Ari said was she's going to make academics an example of what happens when you spread these lies. And knowing Ari, she's definitely going to carry through. She's not somebody that really like goes on social media and does threats. But I really want to hear your guys' thoughts and how you think if this is gonna change the way some things are reported. Do you actually think she's gonna carry through with this? Do you think academics deserves this? What are your thoughts on the Jada story? Do you think that she did sleep with all these men in the industry? But in conclusion, um People need to watch what they say when they report things, and they can get you in legal trouble. And on the other side of things, women, we need to do a better job at the representations of us. And I really do hope that influencer culture and all that stuff um, comes to an end in all seriousness, because uh, it's a lot of misleading stuff, and it's brain rot to the youth. So I'm gonna leave that there. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And once again, I'm Tracy VA, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.